cotton picking nights. One of these nights I can't sleep. Oh, there's Willow. What you doing, lady? I'm having trouble going to sleep. Having trouble going to sleep. I thought I'd work on some videos and maybe that would get me tired, but it hadn't got me tired. And I thought I'd just go on here and see if anybody was up. Heck, it's 3:11. I don't guess it's quite that late where you're at. Willow's having a late night too. You know, what did I do with them? I what did I do? I don't know. To be an old man with no life to mention, I get so much mail, and it seems like every day I'll get 9/11. 9/11? You mean there's 6 hours difference in y'all's time? Wait a minute, 9/11 and oh, that's Manuelo. That's Manuelo. That you're in the morning. How you doing, Manuelo? Oh, but I get a ton of mail. What did I do with that? I was going to show you that. Today I got 11 pieces of mail. Most of it was from the VA about my hospital bills and everything. It wasn't a bill for me to pay, it was just showing what they paid. And 9/11 in the morning. Your day's already started. I'm gonna have to go to bed here directly unless if I don't go to bed pretty soon and get some sleep. I'll 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 be sleeping till noon tomorrow, I think. But it is what it is. I did get one video done. I tell you what, why don't my beard lay flat instead of bushed out like that? It's all bushed out. Is that supposed to do? Let me comb it up that way and see what it does. Yeah, I probably need a shave. It's not itching or anything. Not itching or anything. I have noticed I had my dentures in a while ago on a video I done. Matter of fact, it'll be up in the morning. Well, it'll be up in the 1, 2, 3, 4 next 4 hours. And my speech, and I had my dentures in. My speech is still slurred in a way, but when I had my dentures in, it was even worse. So I don't know if I should even try to. Well, I put them in because I was wanting to eat some pickles, and that's what I had them in for. But I got to thinking, I always had trouble understanding my granddaddy Pearson's when he was talking. Is that just an old person thing that you? Am I hard to understand? Is my words hard to understand, folks? Hey, did you say Dwayne? Where's Dwayne? Yeah, Dwayne's up. Dwayne is up. How you doing, Dwayne? I hadn't seen you in a while, my friend. Uh, Makes my face look much wider. Well, maybe I need to shorten it a little bit. I think I'll get my daughter to work on that a little bit. That's what I'll do. That way it won't look so bushy or brushy. Maybe I ought to keep that cut off there around my neck. But yeah, my speech sounds to me to sit there and listen to my videos, listen to my sound. It sounds terrible. They're doing insulation on the facade and put up scaffolding 2 months ago. Crazy loud. Uh, I noticed some people building stuff on the video that it was in Germany, and they build stuff still kind of different to what they go about it and everything. Uh, yeah, that's right. I don't. I hate shaving. It got rained out again. Well, it was yesterday now because it's 3:37 a.m. But I just can't. I'm really having a tough time walking. This one left leg is giving me a fit. Well, when I go to sleep, I usually sleep for about 6 hours or more. But I worked a little bit out there, and my middle grandson was over here, and he likes hot peppers too. And I probably have about a half a pound. I call them big T's, but I think it's big ties. And them little suckers are hot. And I give him some of my sweet bananas and some of my jalapenos. But phone call, I'm out. Oh, she's out. Bye. Thank you, Willow. Manuela. I wish you did that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, of course, my grandson, that rascal, he's out of school for the summer now, and He's going in the 9th grade, so he didn't fail his grade. He passed the exams, and he didn't fail. But he'll be 15 in a month, in July. 15 years old. And he's about 6'1" now, I think. He's really tall. And he's skinny. Really skinny. I love the fella. I love all of them. I wish he had another baby. I was out there the other day, a lady was next door. She had this newborn baby, it's about a week old. She's standing out there holding it. Boy, I was like, I wanted to ask her, could I hold the baby? I'd love to hold a baby. But I don't think nobody wants no crotchety old man holding a baby. If you sleep more than 6 hours, you wake up so sore and stiff. Well, you're a lot younger than me, and if you're waking up sore and stiff, I do too. Usually when I wake up, it's because it's because I'm sore. And maybe that's just normal. No, I don't think that's normal. I think if you go to bed, if you got a decent bed, well, I don't know. I know Joey and Emma's not wanting to have any until they get married. And I'm really anxious to see what a baby's going to look like between them two. Because Joey is half black. And Emma, if you look at her, you wouldn't think there's an ounce of black in her, but she's half black. But she's white. She's white. I don't understand that. Of course, I don't know. Well, wait a minute. How could she be half black if her daddy? Let's see. Her mom was white and her daddy is half black, so that she wouldn't be half black. She'd be something. She'd be something less than that. But I want to see what her baby looked like in that. I still can't understand. Emma, that girl is so different than the types of girls that he went out with. He had 2 or 3, maybe 4 girlfriends, and it didn't work out very well. But this Emma come along, and it just don't look like his type. Smart girl, and she works right now. She's working in a something like a child care thing. She's been going to college. She's what is she wanting to be? It's got something to do with kids in kindergarten and stuff like that. She'd be 1/4 black. Well, I guess we'll see if I live long enough. I'm just amazed that I'm still around. and I'm still having those pains in my. I got some in my chest right now, and really got some in my back. But it's come from when I flipped my scooter backwards the other day, and I had to have help getting up. Well, they called the fire department to come out there and get me up. It was out back. Jennifer wasn't there, but I sure flipped that thing backwards, and I still haven't got my dadgone charger uh, that I've ordered. That who gave me the money for that? Oh hell, gosh, forgive me, dear. I know you'll probably watch this video. I can't remember her first name. I remember the last name, Everett. Barbara Everett. She's been a subscriber of mine for a pretty good while. But yes, she sent $50, and that helped me order that battery, the good battery charger. The cheaper ones don't work. They work, but I'm sure you will have. Oh, okay. She was probably deep. That's what I'm thinking. I would like to go to the hospital and get checked out, but I know if I go in there and say it's chest pain, the first thing they're going to do is admit me and hook me up to all that crap. And I don't think it's my heart. But yeah, Barbara, she's been a friend for a good while now, and her husband passed away recently, and she had to move. She couldn't stay in that house that her and her husband was in because without him, they had both were getting Social Security. And Barbara is a flea market lady. She likes to go to the flea market. She sells stuff, and she's a sweetheart. She's a redhead. But yes, uh, I appreciate that so much because I could order the cheap one, but the cheap one, it's not got the right amps or something. It burns itself up in after 2 or 3 charges. Uh, I should still get checked out. Yes, they will hook you up to rule it out because you have heart problems. Say chest muscle pain to them, and that's what it is. Uh, I'm just don't want to go back to the hospital. I swear. Uh, anyhow, it's not. Now I can take them. My daughter's got a prescription for muscle relaxers, and she can give me one of them pills, and all that pain pretty much goes out of the way. But that when that thing flipped over, I was laying on my back, looking straight up at the sky, and it was a real. And I was out there, nobody out there, and if you hadn't looked at the video, you can go look at the video where I flipped that thing. And I was sitting there hollering, help! And about 15 minutes later, Tracy from across the street heard me, and she come over there. Thank goodness for Tracy. And matter of fact, I was over there today. Uh, I still have a little bit of charge on my scooter, and I seen her out in the yard, so I got my scooter out and I went over there and I was talking to her, and I had my hat on with my camera on it, and it was running. And Clyde, the old man with the $5,000 lawnmower, butt white, he come over there and he seen that camera up there and said, I told you that you can't do that. It's against the law. Well, you know what? Clyde, kiss my ass. I wish he would call the police. He don't know what he's talking about. But if he says anything again like that, I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna look right dead at him, and he see that red light flashing out. Say, call the police, Clyde, because he came over there to me. I didn't go over there to him. And uh, one thing I hate about people that's old up around my age, a lot of times they got their own opinions about stuff, and you can't tell them any different. And he is one of those guys. Uh, I mean, I try to like him and everything, and I wish I could, but he's just me and him just been at it from the get go. And his wife died about a year ago. No, his wife died more than a year ago now. I met his wife 2 or 3 times, and she wasn't like that. And he's not even living across there now. He must be staying with one of his kids. He's not living there. He comes sometimes. He'll come over every day. Most of the time, he's not there. So I don't know. I don't know. But usually I don't have a problem with anybody, and usually we get along. But I've not been able to get along with that man. Uh, oh, he's a lot more. Well, if I'm doing something and somebody tells me it's against the law, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to sit there and keep telling them it's against the law. I'm going to check it out and see, and that's so easy to do. And I bet you he wouldn't touch the computer at all, because I can find out a lot of stuff that people says it's this or that, and I'm thinking it's one way, and somebody's telling me it's another way. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I might be ornery about stuff. And one one time, let's see, that's been about mm, 30, 35 years ago. This was in Virginia. And I had this business called Southside Furniture and Upholstery. And I had a guy, somebody sold me something, and he sued me. I can't remember. Anyway, he was suing me, and he took me to court. Well, the guy that was like the state's attorney or prosecuting attorney, he was a friend of mine. He actually was my lawyer on the side. And the judge was a friend of mine, and I had actually done furniture for both of them. And this guy come in there and he was telling all this stuff about me, and they knew me and they knew I wasn't doing stuff the way he was saying. But anyway, he lost. And if he'd have, of course, he didn't have a way of knowing I was pretty close friends with them guys. But what was his name? Larry Elder. Larry, that's been 35 years ago. But uh, I had another person that he come in there and took me to court. I had done some furniture for him, and we had it done. And in 30, if you don't pick it up within 30 days, we sell it just to get our money out of it. Well, back then I didn't realize that you had to advertise. Uh, that you had to advertise, put an ad in the paper, give them notice that it's going to be sold on a certain date. Well, you have to advertise it, just a small ad. And I didn't do that, and I had sold it. And he come sue me, and he won. Uh, I had to go. I had to go buy him or build him a set of furniture that he liked to give, so I can give his furniture back. But he never paid. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have done nothing till he paid me. So he never paid for the furniture at all. But there's a lot of stuff that you should know if you're going to be in business, and a lot of stuff I don't know. Uh, I think this maybe is making me sleepy. Oh boy. Well, shoot. I get how many we got here? Got in three. Got 6 thumbs up. That's good. But folks, I keep telling y'all I appreciate all of you. And Dwayne, I need to talk to you again. I'd like to do another live with you. I got a knife. I want to see if maybe if you could do something with it. I'd like to send it to you, and because I know you make knives and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, folks. I appreciate y'all stopping in, talking to me, and I'm got to try and get myself in bed and go to sleep. And my back's hurting a little bit. I wish I had another one of those pills that she's got, but she's all of them. But anyhow, I had 5 people in there just then, and won't let me go now. And I got 7 thumbs up. So I'm gonna try to go to bed. Uh, anyway, that's my story, folks, and I'm sticking to it. I'll see you in the next one. Where am I? Oh, right there is in stream.